smoke must like get in your car and drive away. Come back. You do. But it's only a 15-minute intermission, so I don't suggest you do that. We don't have the concession stand open because what happened last year is we had a problem with everybody getting concessions, and it was like a 45-minute intermission. So if you need, at intermission, if you need to use the restroom, and there's water fountains available for that. Also, I'm seating a bunch of people. Can somebody if you have a seat beside you, can you raise your hand for a free seat? Are there any more people to be seated back there? Scott?
No, I don't see anybody.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so everybody's got a seat. Okay, well, with that in mind, I'm going to start the show. Enjoy.
just a dream. Now you gotta get back to sleep. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Annie, read me your note. Again? Sure, Molly. Here it comes again. Please take good care of our little darling. Her name's Annie. She was born on October 22nd. We'll be back to get her soon. We left half of a silver locket around her neck, so that when we come back for her, we will know that she's our baby. Oh my goodness! All right, you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth around. Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got them. I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in our house, all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young, betcha they're smart, bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good, why should they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I awake, they'll be there calling me baby, maybe. Wake up, Molly. It's time to get back to sleep. You gotta get back to sleep. It was only a dream. It'll be okay in the morning. Good night, Annie. Good night, Molly. Good night, Pepper. Good night, Good night, Pepper. Good night, Pepper. Good night, Good night, Good night, Good night, Good night, Pepper. Good night, Molly. Good night, Duffy. Good night, Tessie. Good night, Pepper. Betcha he'll read, betcha she's sewed. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer, the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? Baby, what you doing? Running away. Oh my goodness. My parents aren't ever gonna come find me, so I gotta go find them. Miss Hannigan will catch ya and give you the paddle. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Wish me luck. Good luck, Annie. Bye, Dumbbell, and good luck. Aha! Gotcha! Get up! Get up! Yes, Miss Hannigan. Turn around. I said turn around. There. What do you say? What do you say? I love you, Miss Hannigan. Rotten orphan. I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and that they'd come back for me. That was 1922. This is 1933. You in here, get up, get up. Now for this one, shenanigans, you'll all get down on your nummy little knees and clean this stuff till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Get to work. Now! Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know. I can't believe it's in the morning.
P Street.
Bundles, get out of here with that laundry.
So long, gorgeous, and Merry Christmas.
Paul, you call this place clean, Annie? This place is a pigsty. Annie! Annie!
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles, police! Police!
No more hard knock life for Annie. How come nobody loves us? Lucky dog, she got away. Now gonna have to pay. Gonna get our faces slack. Gonna get our knuckles wrapped. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel. Apples, get your apples, 2 for a nickel. Apples, apples. Excuse me, ma'am, but could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic? Sure, kid. No one finds them anyway. Gee, thanks. Say, kid, when's the orphan's picnic? Soon as I take a bite. Apples, apples, get your apples. Hey, kid, see this stray much? No, ma'am, I haven't. Good, must be all run over to Astro Place. Here's one they didn't get. Oh, poor boy. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me, too. But don't worry, I won't let them get you or me. And maybe tomorrow won't be so bad. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away.
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there, ain't he a stray?
No, he's my dog.
Your dog, huh? What's his name?
His name is Sandy. That's right, it's Sandy because of his nice sandy color.
Then let's see him answer to his name.
Well, you see, sir, I got him and sometimes...
Call him.
Here, Sandy. Here, boy. Sandy. Here, Sandy. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Now, next time you take him out, I want to see him on a leash and with a license. You understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Now get along with it before you catch it up the cold.
I don't mind the weather. I'm glad he didn't get you, Sandy, and take you to the pound. Well, you can come be my dog. You can come to the orphanage. The girls will love you. And we can take care of you. And we can do tricks and feed you. And we'll all have a swell time. We'll have a lot of fun. And everything will be fine. When I'm stuck with a day, when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my
here.
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Someday I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to little girl. Yeah, coming in.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah, what do you want?
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We found you runaway. You.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was hanging out in one of them Hoovervilles with a bunch of bums.
They weren't bums. Oh, poor pumpkin out there in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. I hope he didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much again, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you, don't let me ever hear that you run away again. In this nice lady.
Hey, bring it on. You, I'm gonna hack your head, and the next time you walk out this orphanage, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
What?
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. I'm Mary Spell, Private Secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks?
Mr. Warbucks would like to invite orphans to spend the Christmas holidays with him.
What sort of orphanage do you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent. Mississippi, capital M-I-double-S-I-double-S-I-double-P-I. Mississippi. And cheerful.
Shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11's perfect. And Mr. Warbucks prefers redheaded children.
11-year-old redhead. No, I'm sorry, we don't have any orphans like that around here.
Well, what about this child right here?
Oh, Annie? You don't want Annie. She's a drunk.
clothes. Green's a best color. No, blue, I think. Your bath is dry, my Mrs. Greer. So no bubble but pink. And that comes in to make your bed. Still 10 sheets, I think. I think I'm gonna like it here. When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Q comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys. That's okay, I haven't got any anyway. No finger will you lift, my dear. you stayed some popcorn. I had to have popcorn. Congrats, this is bad. It's on the plate. Kevin, don't fight. Good girl. Good night. Sleep tight. In bed. What?
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove that just because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not.
Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Only 1 week? What's the matter? Warbuck's fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, Mr. Roberts is delighted with Hannigan. Annie is having the time of her life. Miss Hannigan, this is to be signed and sent back to Mr. Natalie's Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Because Mr. Roberts is so taken with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
Let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbuck's kid, the daughter of a millionaire?
Oh, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please?
Of course.
Oh! Got any more wonderful news for me?
Merry Christmas. One we do. Hi, it's long time no see.
Rooster! Oh, God, they finally let you out of prison?
I got 6 months off of good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some old Jesus from Yonkers said I swindled them out of 1100 bucks.
Oh, yeah? Why do you say that?
Because the rooster swindled them out of 1100 bucks. Sis, I'd like you to be a friend of mine from
Jersey City. Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here.
Oh, come on. It's only 10 bucks to tide me over.
You with all your big talk. Gonna be living in Clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Annie, who's the doll I bumped into when I came in here?
She works for Oliver Warbuck.
Me, Oliver Warbuck?
She works for him up at his mansion on 5th Avenue.
What's the dame want?
Annie, one of the orphans here, is getting adopted by Warbuck.
Sweet orphan living a lap of luxury. Oh, how the two Hannigan kids are running about the skids anyway? I remember the way I sang it, mother. Singing croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing the ruler.
No way. No way. You stack the aces.
You load the dice.
Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice too?
He's Asteroid. He's Asteroid. Where you sleep till noon.
Yeah. She'd repeat
Yes, yes, yes. No, I'm not asking for help, and I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you've got to do something about this right away. All right, we'll talk about it on Friday. Friday. Good. Listen, Mr. President. Why don't you and Mr. Roosevelt stop here on your way to Hyde Park? You will? Great. Bye, Mr. President. Grace?
Yes, sir?
Call Smith. Find out what's up, President.
Yes, sir.
Package from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir, right this morning.
All right, I'll give it to her soon. Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake? Mr. Roberts will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Roach will see you now. Thank you, Drake. Hello.
Hello, Andy. It's time for us to have a very serious discussion. I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself. One day, one way or another, I was going to be rich, very rich.
That was a good idea.
Yes, but it seems lately that no matter how many Rugrats and Duesenbergs you've got, if you have no one to share them with and no one to share your life with, there's no point in having them. I was in Tiffany's the other day, Annie, and I picked this up for you.
Oh, gee, you've been so nice to me already.
Oh,
Gee.
it's a gold locket, Andy. I noticed that old broken one you had on your neck. And I thought to myself, I'm going to get that girl a nice new locket. Let's take this over.
No!
Something the matter, Annie?
I don't want a new one.
What's wrong?
You see, my mother and father, they gave me this locket when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know being here for Christmas with you, I'm real lucky. But the thing I want most in the world is to have folks of my own, to be like other kids.
I'll help you find your parents, Annie.
Don't worry, Annie. Mr. Roberts will find your parents. He has to put everyone in his organization on the job. He has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. You watch, Annie. You'll be meeting your parents very soon.
Really?
Really.
Boy, I gotta write to kids about this.
Go ahead and use my desk, Annie.
Gee, thanks. And Mr. Warbuck says that I'm going to be meeting my parents within a couple of days. Because pretty soon, everyone will know that I'm looking for my folks. Because we're going to be on the radio and tell them honest. So make sure you listen, okay? Everyone, just listen to the radio. Did I hear happiness in here?
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio on WDAF.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing you know, she'll be in the movies. Now get out of here and get to bed.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Ow! She never misses. A $50,000 war. 50,000. What I could do with $50,000. Yeah, come in.
Goodness, are you the lady that runs the orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Man, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible trouble back then and had to head north to Canada. We made our baby here on the front step.
Our little girl. Our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Please, nothing happened to her.
I can't believe it. Annie's parents. Where'd you say you're from again?
We come from a little farm, and where we raised geese and ducks and chickens and roosters.
Rooster! God, I never would have known it was you in 100 years.
Cool, yeah, we have full warbucks, too.
We're gonna get ourselves 50,000 big one.
I know a guy in Brooklyn who'll be down here with a fake birth certificate or any other papers you need. We need your help to pull this thing off with details about Annie.
What's in it for me?
Three-way split.
Half. Half.
Okay, fine, half. 25 grand each, but we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kids, and get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What do we do with her afterward?
No problem. When our temper disappears, disappear. For good. Get the check, and blow this country town. We'll own that beach.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
I'm sorry, Annie, they've come and gone. I'm supposed to be meeting 1,000 people, all claiming to be your parents, but they're nothing but liars and fakes. After nothing but the $50,000.
And I was sure one of them were going to be my parents. Mr. Robust has just come from the FBI.
Finally, Agent Gunderson has located the manufacturer of Annie's laptop in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
And over 90,000 were sold.
Oh, gee.
Annie, I'm afraid there's no chance in us tracing your parents to the line.
That's okay, Mr. Robust. If you couldn't, no one can. I guess I really don't need parents. I mean, you turned out okay.
Grace, if you will get those legal
Oh,
papers.
yes, sir, right away.
Grace, wait a minute. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I couldn't have my real parents, there's no one I'd love to have than a father than you, Mr. Orba. Aww.
Grace, call Justice Brandis and tell him to come over and sign the adoption agreement.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Grace, there's going to be a party for Annie. We will need flowers, caviar, Annie, I'm afraid it'll be way past the bedtime. But I'll tell you what, we'll have the kids over in the morning for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Yes, Miss Hannigan too. Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last,
Together forever.
we're tied in a knot. They never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue.
I don't need anything but you. Yesterday was quite awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was quite awful.
But that's
Not now, that's then. I pour them out.
I'm richer than Midas.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us.
And if tomorrow
I'm an apple seller too. I don't need anything,
anything,
anything.
I don't need anything but you. Invite them in, babe.
Please come in, Mr. Much.
Excuse us, folks, but sure, look, there she is, our Annie.
Who are you? Honey, where are your mom and dad?
Mudge is the name, Ralph Mudge, and this is my wife, Shirley.
And you're Annie Mudge. Annie Mudge?
Mr. Mudge, we've seen a great number of people who...
Proof. I expect to be one proof of who we are. Well, here's Annie's birth certificate and my driver's license.
Baby girl, name, Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, October 28, 1922.
October 28th, that's my birthday.
Please, mister, you gotta believe us. We got on the brain on this morning, and we wouldn't be open it, and
And the lady said our baby was up here.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was...
right, we left half a silver lacquer with her and kept the other half. So when we came back, you'd know she was our girl.
Ralph, look! Annie's wearing it.
And here's the other piece. Guess it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
Seems to be. Well, if you don't mind, we'll be getting her back and taking her.
Take her? No. Haven't you heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who pursues their Annie's parents?
No, sir. We don't want no money anyway.
Right, we don't want any money for Annie.
On the other hand, sure, remember that old pig farm out in New Jersey? $50,000 to afford to bring Annie up right. Well, it's getting kind of late, so we better be getting back to our hotel. Till tomorrow, Annie. You'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Bye, Annie, love.
Drake will show you out the West Entrance.
Say goodbye, everybody. Pardon me, doll.
Season's greetings.
That was a
Wonderful news, Annie.
yes.
They're a very nice couple. You're very lucky.
Right, just think, New Jersey.
Drake,
Yes, sir?
champagne.
Yes, sir.
To Annie Mudge. To Annie Mudge.
Annie!
I've lost her. I've lost my Annie.
Then Mr. Mudge. I think I've seen this place before. I don't think he's who he says he is.
But I'm not going to give her up until I'm certain.
But how?
I'll find a way.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Bet you where they live, as nice as right here. Bet you my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. So maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby.
one who knew about the laptop was us, the FBI.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here. I know you anywhere. You're the Alpha Warbucks, right?
Yes. I'd like you to meet my staff. This is Miss Farrell, and this is Miss Drake, and this is the President of the United States.
Hi, kids! Annie! Oh, it's so good to see you. Gee, what a great place.
I want to live in this dome.
Look, kids, there's presents there for all of us. Oh, my goodness! Sir, this is just come from the FBI.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards. Who would have guessed? Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Fudge are here.
Invite them in, Drake.
Please come in, Mr. and Mrs. Fudge. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Well, we don't really want to bother you on Christmas and everything, so we just came to pick up Annie, her suitcase, and the check. Yes, the check. Certified. $1,000 certified. Paid the order of. The jig is off. Yes, Mr. Mudge. The jig is off.
Also known as Brewster Hannigan. Also known as Danny the Dick.
Mr. Roosevelt, I believe that Friday